Winter storm warnings and advisories are in effect for most of the mountains through tomorrow. We have live team coverage on the impact to travelers and Denver activating shelters ahead of below freezing temperatures.
Let's begin with Denver 7 meteorologist Stacey Donaldson. Stacey, you are tracking the storm.
That's right. If you had a ski vacation planned for this long holiday weekend, you hit the jackpot because we are expecting feet of snow in the high country. It's snowing at Levelland ski area, but we have rain here across the Front Range, even some lightning showing up for our area just to the east of Denver, out here toward Deer Trail and Bennett. We also have a mix of rain and snow across the eastern plains. A little closer view showing that we don't have much happening in Denver, but just to the east we have rain and even that lightning there I was just speaking of. Now we do have snow in the higher elevations. It's been snowing for the last 24 hours, and we're going to continue to see more snow moving through these areas. Also snow toward Telluride, and all these regions are under a winter storm warning through tomorrow night. For our Valentine's evening planner, we have rain and snow in the forecast for tonight. Temperatures in the 30s. We'll have an overnight low of 24 degrees with that light rain and snow, and then much colder air moves in for tomorrow. 30 degrees for an afternoon high. The snow and the cold air once again. We're expecting light amounts here for the Front Range, but this cold front coming in from the west is really going to just keep that snow up in the high country here for a few days, and we will have our temperatures drop so much that we will also have some snow here for the Denver area. So between 10 and 20 inches of snow for our northern and central mountains, 1 to 2 feet here down to the southwest, and avalanche warnings are in effect for most of western Colorado for those dangerous conditions. Also winter weather advisories for the snow that will be moving through for tonight and tomorrow as well. Up at Berthoud Pass, this is what it looks like, and we're going to be talking about this for the rest of the night. Is treacherous driving conditions up in the high country. We'll talk about what it'll look like here for the Front Range coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Stacey. Stay ahead of the latest winter storm with the Denver 7 app. Get real-time updates and push alerts tailored to your area right at your fingertips. Download it now on the Apple App Store or on Google Play.
Here's a closer look at the heavy snow accumulating in Vail. The resort is reporting several inches of snowfall in the last 24 hours. Wow, look at that time lapse. And cameras show near whiteout conditions for skiers now. This is a live pic at Interstate 70 near Silverthorne, where eastbound lanes are closed as state transportation officials warn drivers about safety concerns. It's impacting Silverthorne through the area of the Eisenhower Johnson Memorial Tunnel. The closure started around 2 p.m. CDOT says drivers should expect about a 30-minute delay. And that's where we find Denver 7's Danielle Kreuter continuing our team coverage tonight.
Nightmare traffic backed up behind you, Danielle, and CDOT is warning that driving through the mountains will be hazardous through tomorrow morning.
Yep, there is a line of traffic in front of me that I can see and a line of traffic behind me that you guys can see. These are all folks who are trying to make their way through town, but also folks trying to get on I-70. And from what it looks like right now, the highway is still closed. They're not really successfully getting on that on-ramp. Conditions here are icy and slick, and there's about to be a whole lot more traffic on the roads starting tomorrow. President's Day weekend is one of the busiest mountain travel times. That's according to CDOT. They typically see over 34,000 drivers going through the Eisenhower Tunnel each day. Now, February in general is one of the most dangerous because of all of this winter weather and the issues that come along with it. You have the visibility problems, the slide-offs. Last February, there was about 46 crashes on I-70 in the mountains that caused the highway to be closed for a total of 15 hours. Get this, CDOT says for every hour the highway is closed, there could be $2 million in economic losses. That is why it is so important to make sure you know what you're getting into when driving in the mountains.
Most crashes that can be prevented in winter conditions are because the tires are not up to snuff. The tires are not what drivers might expect them to be in summer conditions. The car doesn't respond the way they haven't changed their driving behavior.
Part of being prepared is making sure you're following the traction laws. That means you must have four-wheel or all-wheel drive with snow or all-weather tires or chains. You can be fined $130 if you violate that traction law, and if you end up causing a crash and blocking the highway because of it, that fine jumps up to $650. So stay safe and make good choices. Reporting live in the high country, I'm Danielle Kreuter, Denver 7.